Hello Pisces, welcome to your general reading for February 2018. I've already uploaded the love and romance readings for your sign for this month. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I have a link down below, and I also want to let you know I am offering love and romance readings until the end of February for $14 in honor of Valentine's Day on February 14th. So just send me an email. I have that down below as well. So this is what's going on. This is what I'm seeing. So there's a broken heart. There's something going on with some of you about your relationships, or if you're single or recently split up with somebody, but it's all about a broken heart. And then I have this card, Sacred Space. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power and stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. I had to laugh when I pulled this out because the dreamer in you, in Pisces, you were notorious for being the dreamers and living up in your heads, in your imagination and your creativity. So what I've got here, this is what it's all about. So for some of you, there's a Scorpio involved. For others of you, there's a transition. There's something going on within you, within your life. There's some transitional phase that's taking place. Some transformation within you, or some transition in your life, or it's the ending of something. You know, if it's the ending of something, the ending, I don't know what. We'll have to see what the cards say. Now, this is the card that represents you. And this is the Knight of Wands, which is all about taking action about something. This is you taking action this month. You're the fighter, defender, protector. You're doing something. You're taking action about something. And the conflict is this Lover's card. So for some of you, it may be a conflict because you're single and you don't have a lover. For some of you, there's a conflict because you're in a sexless relationship. For some of you, it's a conflict with somebody who's a Gemini, because this card represents Gemini. You know, maybe there's no love and romance, or maybe there's a conflict with the person who's a Gemini, or for singles, maybe there just isn't anybody, and that's the conflict. Now, for some of you, it has to do with a Libra. For some of you, it has to do with a Scorpio. For some of you, it may be another Pisces or a Cancer, because that's what I see in the Moon card. So there's a lot of different astrology signs represented, and that's because I do this reading for so many, thousands of people may watch this video. So for others of you, this could be in reference to some kind of legal action that's taking place. So if there's a split up in a marriage, or if there's a potential split up, or some legal situation, that's maybe some of you, it's just a legal situation that's causing your broken heart, and it's having some impact on your relationship with your lover because of some legal situation. For some of you, that's what that's in reference to. Now, this shows up in your past. So this could be somebody who's a Cancer in your past, or this could also be about, in the past, this forward movement towards success in your relationship. And, something has happened. What has happened? Now, for some of you, if it's not in reference to another Pisces or a Cancer, then this card represents Cancer as well. Cancer is ruled by the Moon. So when I see the Moon card, I also think of a Cancer. But the Moon represents Pisces in the tarot deck. The Moon is also about secrets, if there's any kind of secrets. If there's something going on, if you've got a secret lover or secret relationship, or you're holding back and you have secrets from the person that you're with, and it's causing conflicts, because in the near future is these conflicts. This is about conflicts in your future. For some of you, it's competition. There may be some competition for some of you who are dating and looking for somebody. They may be competing against each other for you, or you may be competing against other people for one person. Now this is the shadow card, and this is about the secret. This is the card on the bottom of the deck that represents either it's a secret or sometimes it's an aspect about your personality that you're not aware of. This is having a lot of responsibilities and having a lot of burdens. This is a heavy load to carry. So you may be the kind of person that just takes on other people's, you want to help and you want to help and you want to help, and you keep helping to the point where you've got this heavy load on your back and it's exhausting. But you keep helping other people and doing for other people, and maybe that's harmful to you in some way if it's too much, if it gets to be too much. And maybe that's an aspect of yourself that you're so eager to help other people that you're not aware of how much it's wearing you out, that it's a lot for you to do, and it may be wearing you out. Now this is the card that represents you and how you feel right now. This is you're withholding. So maybe you're the one who's withholding from your partner. You could be the one that's withholding. This could be about withholding your emotions, withholding yourself with your affections. This could be withholding financially. Maybe you're the one who's, you could be saving money if finances has any impact on your relationship right now. But it's some kind of withholding that you're doing, whether it's financial, emotional, physical. It's withholding. It's withholding from your partner because you're not really connecting right now. Now, for others of you that are single, it could be about, if your money is really tight right now and you just don't have the money to go out and socialize. So it's just, this is, I don't like to use the word tightwad because it doesn't mean you're a tightwad, but it just means that maybe you don't have the money to go out, to spend freely, to date people, to find somebody. Now this is a person in your environment, so it's either a new person for you that's coming, or it's a person that you're with, if it's your partner, and there's something new about them, something new in their life. Something new that they're doing, and I'm curious to know what it is that they're doing. So I'm going to pull another card. So someone in your life, for those of you who have a partner, who have a spouse, and there's something new about that person. Now, is the secret their secret? I talked about the moon card being a secret. So is it your secret, or is it possibly their secret? And maybe that moon card is your intuition telling you something's up and you're not quite sure what's up. So I want to know what's going on with your partner. Let's find out. Spirit, tell me what's going on with the partner. Here we go. Now, there's just some sense of sadness and loss. They're feeling sad. They're brokenhearted as well. There's something going on here where they're focusing their attentions on the loss and the sadness and the failure in front of them, and not noticing the blessings that are still there available to them. They're focusing on a lot of the negativity is what's happening here. But there's something about them that's new. They're beginning a new journey, a new path in something. I'll do one more, see what comes up. And here's a person who's a father archetype, or it's a person who's an Aries. So if it's a new beginning for them, I don't know if they have somebody who's in Aries, or they're interested in somebody who's in Aries, or this is just about the father archetype. Maybe it's just being a new father for some of them. For those of you who have children and this is something new, it's a new journey for them as a father or a stepfather, or even a grandfather. There's something new about them. It's either regarding being a father, or it's a new position. I mean, for some of them, it could be a new position at work, but it's a position of authority. So it's a position of authority for them, supervisor, manager, something like that. The Emperor card is a person who's an authority figure or a father figure, And so it could be a new job, or it could be for some people who are new fathers, but that's a person in your environment. Now, this is your hopes and fears, and this is feeling defeated. So you're afraid of the defeat. You don't want the defeat. Whatever's going on for some of you in this relationship, if you have a relationship, or for some of you who are single and looking for the relationship, you're afraid of the defeat. You don't want to be defeated. So you're taking action. So this is you taking action to make sure that you're not losing, because you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose the fight. You're going to keep fighting for this relationship, or you're going to keep fighting to find that person that you're longing for. Okay, and the final outcome is these 3 cards over here. Now, this is the stress and anxiety that keeps you up at night. So there's still going to be some stress and anxiety within this partnership or within your life because you're single, whatever's going on. There's still going to be some stress and anxiety. But you know what? Here's the family. This is the happy family, domestic bliss. That's what this card represents. So for some of you, if you're having a difficult time, for some of you that are married and going through a rough spell in your marriage, you're feeling brokenhearted and you're not very connected with your spouse right now, and there's a lot of withholding. There's a lot of emotional withholding, a lot of physical withholding, but in the end, you still have your family. You still have your family in the end. And for those of you who are single, this is about still having that security in your home. You feel you still have security within your home. And then this is a card that pops up often for school-age children. So, if you're a new journey, the person in your life, if you're the one with children and you're married to somebody or you're dating somebody and your children are something new for them. So I'm going back to this thing with this father archetype where if you have the children and this is a new experience for him because he doesn't have children. So, this is the children in the final outcome. Or if this is a student, if this is about you being a student or this person being a student, because this is a new beginning, a new journey. And maybe this is about having to learn, having to either to go back to school or to take some classes or something to do with education, educating themselves for this new beginning, this new journey, especially like if somebody in your environment is getting a promotion and then, in fact, this person this could be a teaching job for some people. If they're a teacher, because this is working with students, maybe this is a new job as a teacher for some of you. But this is the person in your environment. And this is what's showing up in the final outcome. So that's what I have for you. Pisces, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless.